Education gave me hope and opened my mind. Back in Afghanistan, I remember I didn't even have a pen, and I used to use anything just to write. I can't afford to miss this opportunity. I need to learn.
When I became a qualified tutor, I saw that there was still a bit of a void, really, that people weren't taking into account people's learning difficulties and people's disabilities. I wanted to make my learning as inclusive as possible. It's not just return to sport, but actually return to education, and we're tying both things together.
I applied to the School for Social Entrepreneurs for their course on running a social enterprise, and that gave me the tools I need to set up a business. The growth of the business really took me by surprise. I was finding as I was learning things on the course, I was then applying them directly to the business.
They have this vision of what maths was like when they were at school, and it completely turns it on its head, because the way that the curriculums are taught now is completely different, and they enjoy it and they have fun. So any fears they may have had around learning diminish over the 3 days.
It wasn't scary at all, and I actually passed my exam. And I said, kids, I've made it. I'm a student.
I have a struggle with comprehension, and coming into the higher education, I was turned down for support due to the fact my condition isn't in the criteria. I had to go and do everything myself. I've learned a lot within my confidence in myself as a person, as a photographer, and now I've finished with writing my dissertation on my own.
Work your way through the system, getting your development, getting your training in place. Most of our staff have then come through and stayed with us right through their different stages of their life. They come through, and then there is always options in the future to go into the office and progress themselves right through the system, through the company.
I think it was important that I was actually continuing the adult learning that I did before I became a carer with my mother. Adult learning is curiosity in the first place, curiosity about a subject, then finding a personal connection with the subject.
We tend to take the learners out of the classroom, into the parks, into leisure centres, out into the communities, and they develop their language skills, social skills, they meet other people, they get to know their area, and they become more confident learners and more confident citizens.
What I try and do is help them see that education becomes their escape. I try and support students by showing them if everything is wrong in your life, let studying be the one thing that is right for you. The biggest thing you can do in life is give back to people.
The only barriers we put there are our own fears, really, and if we can overcome them, and I don't think there's anything we can't do.
I feel proud. I feel that despite that my family is not here, I feel that I made them proud. I have big dreams that hopefully will come true. And if I work hard, it will.